Hello everyone, in this video I will tell you how you can install Jenkins in Ubuntu 26.04. So just search this on the Google and you will come upon this particular link. Just right click on it and open it. So you'll land on this particular page and then you will see more options whether you want to run as Docker, Kubernetes Linux or Mac OS. So we're onto the Linux. So just select Linux over here, click on it and we are going to install for the Debian or Ubuntu. So we are using Ubuntu, so yeah, that will be our option. And prerequisite requirement, you can see over here, you should have at least 256 MB of RAM and 1 GB of space is required for this. So just make sure you have all these prerequisites. You can just check your RAM and all using this free-h command. So let me just do. So my total RAM is around 3.5 GB, you can say. You can see over here and use in 1.5. So 184 MB is free at this moment. But buffer cache is all there. Okay, let's fine. We'll just try whether it works for or not for me only. Okay, and the Java also like 21 or later is required. So for me, the Java I am using currently, that is 26.0.1, I feel. Yeah. So okay, so what you have to do, if you don't have Java, you can just go and use this particular command and it will install for you 21 JRE, and you can just install Java first. And after that, once Java is installed, or if you have already installed, you can just skip this particular part and you can just come over this particular link. Here you can just see it just downloading some keys, and yeah, it just installing the Jenkins. So I will also do the same over here. So let me just paste this particular command and I will just wait for it to complete over here. Okay, so reading package list. So I feel it will take few seconds of time, and yeah, it's showing 102 MB. That's fine. Just 2 years. And okay, it's now downloading. So once the download is done, installation is done, you can just scroll down and you can just read the steps over here. The package installation will set up Jenkins as a daemon, launch on start. Run systemctl cat Jenkins for more details. Okay, create a Jenkins user to run the service. Okay, these are things will happen actually. I think, yeah. Even if something is running by default, what happens, the Jenkins run on port 8080, but if any service is running on that particular port for your case, you can just do this particular command systemctl edit Jenkins, and then you can just change your port number over here. Okay, so that is also one thing we can do. Cool, so let me just check. I think it's done. Yeah, it's done. Now what we can do over here, you can just scroll down and you can just do this particular command. Status we can see, I think it might have started. Okay, it's failed, it's showing. That's fine. Let me just try to again start. First enable. Okay, enable is done. Then we'll do start. Okay, start, it's failing again. What's the region? Let me just check. Memory peak 42.5, CPU 938. I think that's because of my RAM, because I'm having less RAM over here. Okay, 558 MB is only free, but it needs how many? 256 MB. Okay, let me just check. Guys, so now I have increased my RAM. So let me just check. So you can just see now total is 4.2 GB and available is 2.6 GB. Okay, so I will just do sudo systemctl status Jenkins. So it's failing only. Let's just restart Jenkins. Okay, let's just now enter this particular command only. I thought it's Jenkins issue itself. So what it is showing over here, fail to start continuous integration server. Okay guys, so the issue is basically Java 26. So you can see over here. So that time I didn't see. So what I will do, I will just change my Java version and I will quickly just restart this Jenkins. Okay guys, so here you can see now my Java version is 21. So I just changed the Java home path. So you can just see over here echo dollar Java home. So this 21 version is over here. Okay. So for your case, if you're using 26, then yeah, it's not working. Jenkins not working with 26. Yeah, it's not stable, I feel. So that's fine. Now we can just go for the sudo systemctl start Jenkins. So now it should work hopefully. We'll just wait, and also we can see commands also right over here in Linux tab. Yeah, it's same only start Jenkins. Why it's taking time? It should not. Okay, it's done. Now if I just do status over here, so you can see, oh cool, now it's showing running, so that's fine. So it particularly runs on the port of 8080. So I will just go at that port, localhost 8080. So now here you can see you will need to enter your admin password, so that we can just get at this particular path itself. So you need to just copy this path. Okay, and in the terminal just do cat sudo cat. Okay, so this is the one time password which you get. So just copy it, paste it over here and do continue, and then you will get an option to select the plugins. So yeah, install suggested plugins, that's completely fine. And here it will just install all these particular plugins that is required for your CI/CD pipeline. So it takes few seconds of time as it installs the basic plugins like the git and all pipeline, workspace cleanup. So these are the basic plugins which is required in almost all of the CI/CD pipelines. So we'll just wait for it, and then we need to create one user as well. So let's just wait for it. Even you can see OWASP is. Okay guys, so now it's time to create a user. So even if you want to continue with admin, you can just continue as admin. But if you want to create a user, you can just create. So I'll be creating one user, and yeah, you can give any email. That's completely fine. It doesn't matter at this point. Okay, save and continue. That's fine. Save and finish. Start using Jenkins. Okay, cool. So you can see your Jenkins is ready. Now you can just go for the new item. You can create a test pipeline also, and if you want as a freestyle project or as a pipeline, it all depends upon you how you want. If I go for the pipeline and I just do okay over here, so I can just go in the pipeline section over here, and you can just try the first hello world pipeline, and you can just do the apply button and save it, and then you can just run the pipeline build. Now you will see the build over here. Let's just wait. So now you can see it's building. So just click on it, and then you can see the console output. In console you can see it has printed now hello world. Now pipeline is finished successfully, and the build also you can see it's success. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it for this Jenkins. And now make sure you are at the right version of Java. You should be using Java 21, not 26. So yeah, that's it for this video guys, and I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.